Okay, here we are back in Legend Heroes, Trails into Reverie. So with the third act conclude, we're moving into the fifth, and I know we're getting close to the end, believe it or not. I don't know if there's an act 5 or if there's just a epilogue after this, but we're gonna hop into Lloyd's route and see where it takes us.
Second Lieutenant Seeker, checking in.
Oh, welcome back, though. Lloyd?
So you're here too, Fran.
I'm glad you're all right. And Kia, Tio, Wazzy too. Thank goodness you're all okay. After what happened at the ceremony, I thought...
Fran.
It's good to see you again. We're sorry for worrying you. Don't be silly. You all being here is more than enough for me. But, who are your friends?
Sorry for dropping in unannounced.
You guys have been camping out here this entire time? Man, the Crossbelt police have got guts.
Is that who I think it is?
Lloyd, you're all right.
Hey, Franz. Kate. It's good to see you too, Inspector Donovan. Raymond?
Even the Vice Commissioner is out here. You're tougher than you look.
I could say the same about you.
Well, good to see you're in high spirits.
It really is.
The CPD's missed you, Lloyd and team.
Well, we're back. Detective Bannings, reporting for duty.
Lloyd's team fled the scene after what happened at the military factory before the EDF could learn of the incident. Noel then led them to a point on the outer edge of the Knox Forest, although the area was near the police academy which had reportedly been occupied. The Crossville Police Department and its associates had managed to find a gap in their foes' defenses, which led them to set up an encampment. Guess it was too much to hope for more voice acting. The wired connection is giving a clear signal. Great, let's finish setting everything up, Sharon. Gladly, my lady. I see what you're planning. Because they're stopping us from accessing the orbital network wirelessly, you've come up with a workaround by using a combination of old wired communications and Arcus units. Exactly, we may be able to contact our Morka this way too. Especially since we have you, Elisa, Tita, and Fran with us. I'll show you what a skilled operator can do. Tio needs our help, so let's give it our all, Kia. You betcha, Fran. Well, they seem to have everything under control. Yeah, I'm sure they'll get the job done. Glad you were all able to make it out of the city. That couldn't have been easy. There were more CGF members with you originally, right? Yes, Commander Bales took the initial charge of the police force when we were thrown into chaos by the attack. Randy, First Lieutenant Morale, Dudley, and Chief Sergei were with us too. But while we were helping the civilians evacuate, we came under attack and were separated from the others. We've been gathering information that might help us rendezvous with them. That's how we caught wind of the trouble at the military factory. Which led to your excellent timing of saving our backsides. I'll say, I don't know what we would have done had you not shown up. It does concern me that we don't have contact with Randy and the others, but I know they can handle themselves. Same here. They're capable of looking after each other, so I'm willing to bet they're okay. Sounds like your group managed to gather a lot of useful info at the factory, Lloyd. We did. We uncovered details on the news Albert sold ads in the name of some project. Could be a red herring, though. I still don't know what to think of that simulacrum Professor Novartis sent on us. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. The professor was talking about him like he was a failure, but he was pretty damn strong if you ask me. Can't imagine he's the only one out there either. There's no telling who else could be impersonating a real person. Seriously, that's pretty freaky. freaky. You don't think there are any hidden among this camp, do you? I swear it isn't me. I'm real. Real, I tell you. Please calm down, sir. If we start doubting one another, we're never going to get anything done. The man's right. We might as well just throw our hands up and surrender at that point. It's exactly what the Supreme Leader asshat wants. Speaking of Rufus... The skill with which he occupied the city and the charisma he's showing in leading everyone all suggests he's the real Rufus. But that doesn't make any sense. Just can't imagine everything he said was a lie. Even he isn't that much of a weasel. You have our deepest thanks, Detective Lloyd Bannings. I know that look. Figure something out? I was just speculating, but I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself. We still lack evidence. Let's keep focusing on the little things in front of us first. Good call. We've got decent numbers here thanks to the police, not to mention everyone back at the village. Speaking of which, I think Tita might have figured something out. Everyone, could you come over here? We've established a connection.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
We read you loud and clear. It's good to see you all again. And I'm glad you're all right. I take it the investigation into the factory went well?
Looks like quite the team you're starting to put together over there.
And there goes the voice acting. It's not too shabby. Good to see you are all holding up too. It's me, Ellie. I'm sorry if we made you worry. Let me echo that. It's great knowing you're okay. I feel the same way. It's a weight off my shoulders seeing you two again. Didn't expect Lloyd, Kia, and Wazy to meet up with so many friendly faces when they set off. Excellent work, everyone. It already feels like we made a lot of progress. That's the power of teamwork, right, Lloyd? Exactly. So have you all made any progress on gathering info on your end? We believe so. Major Arundel is still kicking up whatever info he can find as well. Now would be a good time to exchange what we know. Would you mind getting us up to speed? So Speaker McDowell's doing a lot better. That's good news. Yes, I can't thank Cecile and the clinic staff enough for all they've done. He still needs to take it easy, though. My injury's almost fully healed, too. Shouldn't pose a problem moving forward. Shanshan is also helping out at the inn now. She's in much better spirits than she was before. More good news. Take it easy if you have to, Risha. You don't have to force yourself. I won't. Thank you for the concern. Hearing what happened in the hospital struck a chord with me, too. I feel as though I lost sight of our roots as well, and I need to face up to the fact as much as everyone else. Let's take it from the top and do it right this time. We can't afford to have any hesitations as we move forward. Well said, Ellie. Now we just need to find Randy and the Triple S will be whole again. Nothing can slow us down with this many people helping us. Well, about that. Is there something I'm missing? Does this have to do with the information you had to share? Say we managed to wrangle some info out of a few EDF goons patrolling the highway yesterday. Give us a bit more of an idea of what they've been up to the past few days. Several of their elites are gathering in the northwest from the sound of it, for an operation to flush out the CGF and the Red Reaper. Wait, that would mean... No, doesn't this sound familiar? Fits with what we learned the other day. The EDF were setting up a barricade in front of the tunnel on the mountain path for some reason. Doesn't sound like a coincidence, alright. Unfortunately so, it must mean that Randy and the CGF are currently holed up in Mainz, and the Evan Defense Force has them completely surrounded. Even getting supplies into that area will be difficult. The terrain is surrounded by mountains, and there is no escape route. Luckily, Randy has experience holding that area with some of the guardsmen during the last bid for independence. Just goes to show how bad the riding is. But they're likely in even greater peril than before, given that they'll have to account for Zalber soldates this time around. We need to be prepared for significant casualties at the very least. This isn't sounding good, Chief. Understatement of the year there. We're in deep shit if the CGF falls to them. We can't afford to lose them if we have any hope of overthrowing the Supreme Leader. Can't we get in touch with Mainz using the same way we contacted our Morka? We can turn the situation around if we coordinate with one another. That much is true, but using this means of communication in an area we don't know poses too great of a risk. Our lives will be that much harder if the enemies learn of this method and put a stop to it. Good point. Lloyd? Yeah, it's not a moment to waste. We're going to their aid. Tio, friend, pull up a map of the Mainz Mountains for me. On it. I'll round up all the information we've gathered thus far. I'll help too. Are you planning to go by yourself? What will that accomplish? You don't have enough manpower to break through the EDF's defense force and rescue them. It's too soon to be giving up. If our allies have been holding them off despite being so heavily outnumbered, that means there's still hope. And now all eyes are focused on Mainz. That gives us our best chance of slipping past their defenses unnoticed. He's right, it's not impossible. Don't forget the Ebon Defense Force is comprised of Erebonians. They won't be as familiar with Crossbow's geography as we are, even if they were stationed here before. I'm sure we can find a way if we put our minds to it. So give us a hand, everyone. We can't give up on them. You guys. They haven't changed, have they? Well, if you're not giving up, neither will we. Damn straight, it's too early to be throwing in the towel. This had better work. We'll keep gathering all the info we can and try to find a way to back you up. Wish I could drop everything and rush over to help you personally, but that won't be possible. Actually, I may have a lead on something that could help our case. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, now you've piqued my interest. We'll trust you to follow up on that, Ellie. We can all reconvene once we've reunited with Randy. I'm sure you'll all succeed. Nothing will stop us from taking back the city and eventually Archon CL. You can count on us backing you up too. We can afford to leave no stone unturned now that we know the society is at work again. At work here. Shouldn't that be we can't afford? I'm not seeing things here, right? We can't afford to leave no stone unturned. Speaking of which, the area near the border with Erebony hasn't been fully investigated yet, right? We could do with paying areas like that a visit. I was thinking of making my way to St. Ursula. It would be wise to share what we've learned about the wired connection with the Foundation. For the record, my request is still ongoing, Agate Krosner. Better keep Tita safe. But this is the first and last time I will ever trust you with her. I don't need you to tell me to keep her safe. She's always safe with me, don't worry. Good luck, Mom. I'm tempted to return to St. Ursula as well to let everyone there know I'm alright. But by the sound of it, I should stay here. I may be needed in Mainz. We'd appreciate that. There's no telling how many people may need medical attention. Let's work together and play to our strengths. It's how we're going to rescue the others. The group then immediately set upon deciding on everyone's roles for the coming operation. The goal of getting past the EDF's defenses and reaching Mainz seemed impossible at first. But past experience had taught them of a route which seemed ideal for the circumstances. Lloyd and Noel, with their expertise working together covertly in the past, agreed to form the vanguard and go first to secure the route. So I suppose that's a reference to the Lodge at the very beginning of Azure. Meanwhile, a number of other members decided to depart to gather information and help distract and divide the Ebon Defense Force. The next day, March 21st, Dr. Salen and their main officer set up a base camp at the foot of the mountain path after bidding farewell to their departing allies. Farther up the road, Lloyd and Noel made their way to the infiltration point. Will, tempered by dusk. Well, here we are. We'll have to go the rest of the way on foot. Tunnel up ahead is where the EDF set up their perimeter. In other words, we'll have to go down the same cliffside from a few years ago to get around them. Exactly, mark the spot on our map. Let's head there and stay alert. So we'll have to go through the mine then. So we got Olivier, Vander, Muse, Reen, Gaius, formidable foes, new missions, Fran. I really don't want to go. How do we do it? I thought you push triangle here to go to the Reverie Corridor. Like, I'm curious to see those missions, but oh well.
Engaged! Yeah! Fire!
Yeah, I don't like that little pause at the beginning. We're gonna go ahead and bust these because I have the one thing to recharge the gauge. Pitiful 5 water sepith.
I've got to say, Noel, You looked real sharp on your new bike.
Let's go!
I'm going in. Darn right I did. It's a pretty fancy upgrade from the bicycle, huh? You should take a ride on one sometime. Nothing beats the feel of the wind while you're zooming down the road.
Maybe I will. But only if you show me how it's done.
Okay, so we can see it here. Okay, so 5 more. Yeah, I actually should be at the right level now to start doing some of those trials. So you actually can catch them out here. Or one short on Rufus the Slacker. Okay, so that happened.
Fire! Stay right.
Okay, so that is an enemy we encountered before, and I forgot to look at her orbment. So she's wearing Aegis to pull enemy aggro. 21% magic evade chance. What's her sub? Caliburn? That's worthless. I'm gonna be honest. Take Emblem. Do I want Emblem as her main, actually? Goodbye, Aegis. Leaning towards this one. Is Lloyd running Merc? Yeah, he is running Merc. I was looking to see if anyone had Analyze, if you're wondering. This one could be a good pick. Ooh. We're gonna go with this one. Basically the same effect as Murakumo. They're even both 42%, but offer a different variety of spells. So she has this for evade. She's running 13%. Evade 3. That's a little too much to give up, I think. And I don't have anything better. Potentially that, but... And I just remembered what I wanted to look at. She's not running any accessories. So we can give her that for strength and accuracy. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not really going to worry about the items until we're at the point where I'm looking to make 1, 2, or maybe even up to 3 parties, depending on what the final twist of the story is. Yeah, we should be good to go. Until we run into a new party member, I have to gear them up. Lost a brave point there needlessly. It's telling me to go up for some reason.
Ready to go.
There they are. They're armed to the teeth with that new Soldat model, too. This must be where they're gathering all their forces like we thought. We should keep moving. Now I'm even more worried about the others. Same here. Okay, so we're just gonna climb down the cliff there. I was hoping we could... Then again, there's no new enemy type, so yeah. We'll be able to reach the old mine shaft if we climb down here. If only we could use it to exit next to Mainz like we did a few years ago. If only, but that route was blocked off by a cave-in last year. Still, we can access a maintenance passageway that leads into the tunnel from here. And that'll let us slip past soldiers and soldats without being noticed. It's worth a shot. Let's do this, Noel. We don't need to farm more U materials here yet. Seriously? I was worried we were going to come out in a bad spot. Me too, but things worked out perfectly. We managed to slip in right behind them. Now we just have to make it to Mainz. Right, but let's stay on alert as we make our way through the tunnel. So this used to have instant death enemies. I don't know if it still does. 9 UMATs, which I blame on Emblem. If you don't remember, it adds on to what you get from loot.
Ready to go.
Am I going to Mainz or the Moon Temple? Damn it, archaisms. Patrol units. We need to take them out before they give our position away to the EDF. Right, let's make this quick.
Bring it in.
And they're new. How do I want to do this? Small upgrade archaism armed with missiles and machine guns, typically used for patrols and suppression.
It's my turn.
He does have the Analyze spell, by the way. Small state-of-the-art archaism used for patrol. It dispatches enemies with large electromagnetic waves.
Payback's hell. I'm going in.
Right there!
Engaged. You won't like this. Fire! Now's our chance.
There! Let's go!
You've seen
Now!
Brave Smash.
Now!
Let's go!
Engaged. Fire!
Right! It's my turn! They're open!
Now!
That'll do it. I know my back's always covered when I'm working with you.
That's just how I operate.
Target suppressed. That should keep our location secure. A little too close for comfort. They came from the Moon Temple's direction. Why guard that path of all places? I was just thinking that it looks like you're back to fighting at full strength. It's a huge let off my mind seeing you back to your old self at the camp too. I've been a little worried about you, honestly. I guess you know it's just like Wazzy did. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I didn't mean to worry you. It's alright, no one can blame you after everything you've been through the last 2 years. Citizens were expecting even more of the Triple S than they were the Guardian Force after the Imperial Army invaded. Looking back, we all relied on you a little too much, myself included. Water under the bridge. I couldn't tell you when or why we became convinced that it was up to us to fix everything. Because no one else did anything in all of Crossbill. That's why. I remember that. Check Azure. It isn't as though we never had allies we could turn to. If anything, we've always been fortunate in that regard. But somehow we and everyone else were convinced that it was up to the Triple S to save Crossbell. And when we failed, everyone accepted the Supreme Leader's narrative instead. Can't pretend not to empathize with how they felt, though. I did my fair share of refusing to accept the truth during the first bid for independence. You mean when the CDF was formed?
I think it's natural for people to want something to cling to when times are at their most trying. We've lived through an era where our home has been stripped of its pride and taken advantage of over and over again. And for the longest time, we dreamed someone or something was going to come along to make things right again. For a fleeting moment a few years ago, I wanted to believe the Crossbell Defense Force was that very thing. Yet in doing so, I turned a blind eye to the sacrifices that were coming at the cost of our freedom. The people accepting the Supreme Leader as Crossbell's new ruler are no different.
I suppose you're right.
But as someone who lived through it all before, I don't believe that acceptance is what defines us as Crossbellans. What does is our resilience. The way we stand back up and dust ourselves off, no matter how often life kicks us down. It's how we kept dreaming of independence, even while under Imperial rule. Our hardships have made it so we can hold on to that ray of hope, even in the darkest of hours.
I couldn't agree more. That optimism is at the core of who we are. That's more valuable than independence could ever be. And it's something we can take pride in. People may have lost sight of what makes Crossbell what it is for now. But if we can remind them again...
Exactly. If we can show them what it is that makes us Crossbellan, then I know we can take back our home. I believe that with all of my heart. Because of you. Because you opened my eyes the same exact way, Lloyd. I'm asking you to withdraw. Please. I know this won't keep us from coming to blows down the line, but please, at least for now.
What happened to that rock-solid resolve of yours? You say you're willing to give your life for the cause, but when it comes down to it, you can't even commit. The Noelle Seeker I knew was never this weak. She would stick to what she believed in and never hesitate. As you are now, even a simple detective like me could take you on in a fight. If you win, then you can arrest all of us on the spot. But if I win, Noelle, you're all mine.
What? What are you suggesting?
Oh, that.
The last part aside, you were there to tell me exactly what I needed to hear. I'll never forget that. Now it's my turn to support and help you, just the same, Lloyd. So let's keep on fighting, to protect the home that's always been so dear to us.
How could I say no to that? Of course. I'm with you all the way, Noelle. And I promise, I won't lose my way again.
Neither of us will.
Well, I think we've stood around talking for long enough. Ready to resume the mission? We're almost at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, Mainz is just up ahead. Let's hurry. Patrol Archons ambush us from that direction. Thought so too. I'm curious what they'd be doing down this path. We need to prioritize making it to Mainz first. So, new master mission.
Fire!
As you can tell, I'm fighting and
Ready to
scanning
go.
and everything still. Oh, it's a hyena. Okay, I got loads of monster materials. Spirit droplet, that's
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
that's crap. And burn 4. I'm happy with Murakumo at the moment. We already have those scanned, so I'm gonna keep going.
Ready to go.
I don't really know if we need more monster mats, so that's why I'm not in any rush to fight them.
Whew, that tunnel took forever.
No plopping down yet. We're almost to Mainz.
So yeah, I've been calling it Mainz all this time. I think that's what we fought. Let's do it.
Stay right.
Okay, that is a different enemy from what's in the tunnel.
Fire!
This way I could see being a bit of trouble.
Huh?
But I have to hit it first.
Huh?
Okay, that was a bunch of U materials, I think like 8 or something. Used to be like shark-type enemies out here in the actual crossbow games, but they're different now. Oh. Let's peek up here first, if they'll let us. Hey, it's our old buddy the Abyss Worm. One of my nemesis of the game.
I found a chest. Let's open it.
Deep Ochre.
Huh?
Okay, that was only one, so it didn't actually get any attacks off. Yes, that is the Abyss Worm. Food.
Ready to go.
Oh, we can't go over to that part. I can finally see Mainz in the distance. Let's hope Randy and the others are still safe and sound. Agreed, we should hurry. That came from behind us. Enemy sighted. What is Bannings doing here? How do they still pass our defense? This isn't looking good. We're heavily outnumbered. I have no idea how you managed to get past our perimeter, but your luck just ran out. We're taking you both in. Surrender quietly unless you want to be crushed just like that town. They're planning to attack Mainz. We have to stop them here now. Right, we won't let them set foot in Mainz. You fools. What do you hope to accomplish with just the two of you? Capture them.
We won't lose!
Okay, the way this one's set up, we'll just lead off with the Analyze. Oh wait, do we already have these guys? Oh. That's bad news for you guys.
Engaged.
Here's an impede.
Next.
I meant to show
Now's our
that.
chance.
There!
I'll probably end up using it again.
I'm going in. Next set and launch.
Let's go!
Alternatively... Ah, that's only targets one. That sucks. The Alien Fort it is.
Yeah! Let's go!
Hang in there.
Thanks.
No problem. Next
No
set
guarantee he'll
and
get the turn, so...
an opening.
There! Right. It's my turn. Break them! Right. Impossible.
Ah, she had it anyway. Oh well.
I'm going full throttle! 0 to 60! Ha! Wild Stampede! And here's the finisher!
Why, you?
It's my turn.
Well, we can hit this guy for free damage. Yeah, this wouldn't have been a bad one to use, but we're fine.
Yeah! They're open!
Now!
It's my turn. Hey!
Impossible.
I'm going in.
It's my turn. Hey!
Looks like he's using his guard move.
Right. Hey!
Engaged.
Pew pew!
Impossible.
Battle complete. Remaining on high alert.
And we just got a bunch of triple stuff there. And a level for Noelle. And some UMATs.
More polished by the day.
And Rebel Shot. The numbers game really is catching up. It's too late to back down now. We can't let them get to Mainz. You're too stubborn, I'll give you that much. But this has gone on long enough. It's time to finish.
Damn it! It's the Red Reaper! Return fire!
Randy!
It really is.
Get the hell out of here.
Ambush failed. Fall back. That was a close call.
Thanks, for the assist, Randy.
I'll say. We really owe you. You're not hurt, are you? Randy?
You damn idiots! What were you thinking coming here with just the two of you? You saw how many there were. How reckless can you be?
That's my bad. I didn't mean to make you worry about us. This wasn't exactly a spur-of-the-moment thing. We're on a mission that was carefully planned with the others. Besides, did you really think we wouldn't come when we learned you were here?
Listen, you... Okay, you got me there. Guess that makes me a big fat hypocrite, huh? I've probably been worrying you guys sick. So let me just say this, Lloyd, Noelle, it's damn good to see your faces.
Same to you, partner.
Randy.
Randy, are you all right?
Wait, aren't those two?
Huh. I didn't expect we'd run into people from Thor's here, too.
So you've been taking shelter with the CGF. Speaking of which, where are the first lieutenant and commander?
About that. The thing is...
Let's all return to town for now. We could explain the situation there.
Lloyd then followed the instructions Tio left with him to establish the wired communications. They were then able to make contact with their allies on standby at the foot of the mountain path. The EDF briefly withdrawing from the tunnel created an opportunity for the two sides to reunite, and so everyone was able to safely reach Mainz. She sustained several gunshot wounds to the chest, and not all of them passed through. She's in critical condition, I'm afraid. I know, but you're a super famous doctor. Can't you do something? All I have at my disposal is a first aid kit. That's not going to be enough here. She needs to be operated on at a hospital, but it would be too risky to transport her using the route we took to get here. Right now, all I can do is give her stopgap treatment to keep her with us. The rest is in the goddess's hands. Can't believe this is happening. Holds all the more weight if you watch that Day with the Triple S first, right? Of course, I'm not going to be sitting idly. I have my pride as a doctor. I'll do everything I can. I just want you to understand that it isn't much. Try and put your faith in her for now. Alright, thanks, Doc. Hang in there, Morale. I won't fail you. We'll do everything we can, too. I had no idea she was in such a bad state. Apparently she was covering for civilians during the escape from the city when she was shot. Yeah, that idiot. She's always been one for putting others before herself. As for the commander, Sonia, I think, her unit was separated from ours too. They're currently holed up in the Moon Temple, but we can't contact them while our communications are being jammed. And that's a name that brings back a lot of memories. So that's what those patrol organisms we fought in the tunnel were keeping an eye on. Yeah, they've sent troops to attack it a few times now, much like they have here. That location is even harder to get supplies to than here, too. There's not going to be any communication cables under the temple for that matter. I don't know how much longer they'll be able to hold out. No doubt. We really don't have much time left. We've had our hands full with just keeping the town safe as is, so we haven't been able to do anything for them. Now that you and the other cops are here, though, we might have a fighting chance. Hate to ask so much of you when you only just got here, but it's nothing to apologize for. We came to help out to begin with. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we have a moment to waste. So let's go save them, make it safe enough to get First Lieutenant Morale to the hospital. We'll do what we can to help plan the operation. I'll go double check our ammunition and supply stores. Thanks, guys. With you in our corner, we've got this on lock. Go gather everyone together. We need to get to work on a plan to get through the tunnel and save the main unit. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Lloyd? Yeah, I know. Randy. All members of the police and crossbow guarding force who could attend to gather to plot out the upcoming operation. As they had been hoping to do this for quite some time, it didn't take long until a plan came together. With everyone well aware that they had little time to waste, they chose to spring into action that very day. And so it was that soon afternoon, with the operation scheduled to begin in 2 hours, Lloyd and friends set about making their final preparations in town. How are your injuries, by the way? Oh, yeah. Can't complain, not with what she's going through. You don't know what it meant to me to hear you guys were alright. Something happened to you too. I don't know what I would have done. Muriel's gonna be fine. We just gotta believe. So let's get ourselves ready so we can greet her again with a smile. It might be worth it to flesh out a few details with Toa and Machias beforehand too. Sure thing. I think something just changed. You okay, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Can't say the same about that sense of foreboding I just got, though. Maybe I should go look into it later. So we get the Randy, Machias, and Muriel notes. There's a lot more people here than I'm used to.
I can't believe you were holed up in Mainz again. History repeats itself, huh?
Don't I know it? Hate having to keep imposing on these folks, but what can you do? I don't got time to bitch and moan. Not when we got a job to do.
Yeah, and we'll see it through.
So yeah, let's start all the way up here. Alright, I think that's the last of it. Been digging around the mine, dragging out whatever might come in handy during the operation. So far I got big bags we can fill with sand, clay to make explosives. There's a lot we can use, really. Pains me to see my town under siege, and I feel like I can't do nothing about it. So if there's any other way I can pitch in outside of hauling around the heavy-duty stuff, you just give me a holler. Having something to do helps keep my mind off wanting to go out and smack those assholes around personally. Something's got Gantz and Luganov real fired up right now. If they're fired up, well, so am I. I'll do whatever I can to make sure Mainz and her family stay safe. The EDF's gonna pay for what they've done. Now that I think about it... No, wrong thing. Okay, their tag-along is Kia. I can see something big is underway, but can it really succeed? The CGS main unit sounds like it's at its limit, and we don't have much in the way of supplies here either. Maybe we should just surrender now instead of delaying the inevitable. Something's got Gantz and Luganov real fired up. Okay, he does repeat that. Oh, hey, Triple S. Hey there, Gantz, and you're Luganov from the Saber Vipers. You know it, we are stoked to see you. Now that you're here, we can get some work done, yo. Been helping the CGF secure the town, but now it's time to turn it up. Take it down a notch. They still need ears for the operation, you know? He said it, though. You came here just as we were talking about how much the EDF sucks. So that's what got you both so pumped, huh? Well, being fired up ain't bad at all. You'll need that to keep the town safe, yeah? Yeah, and we won't let you down. Hell no, we won't. If they try coming through here, some lip's gonna get busted, and they won't be ours. We know the lay of the land much better than our enemy. So long as we use every tool at our disposal, we should be able to execute this operation with minimal conflict. The help of the people of Mainz and Crossbill City evacuees has been valuable to us. They've more than lived up to their end of the deal, so now it's our turn to live up to ours. Where's the brat at? Oh. I was a miner before I went up this here store. Never was the academic type. Didn't know how we were going to use our limited resources to help the evacuees and CGF get through this mess. Like the big gal up top, those two came when they did. They're lifesavers. Couldn't be more grateful to Miss Toa for being so nice to my little Kimmy. Good luck to you all out there. I'm praying for you. Earth Crusher. So notice it's move +7. Let's grab one just in case. They all have that except Lloyd. So I'm curious about how this customizes. Let's just do it. Oh, I could have looked here. Lloyd only. He has this equipped. Oh, right, I remember. I got this out of the chest. Randy only. So... I have this in my inventory. Or no, these are two separate. I was misreading them. Okay. So what he has currently equipped, we can upgrade to +2. This is Noel. I'd rather just use the new thing. That's 1345. Yeah, those are just better. Brave Jacket 2. Lloyd only. Hardy Jacket for Randy, which I don't have. So we have to find stuff for them as we go. Defense 3, tier, HP. Some of these are just painful. Although that one's a cheap one. Machias. Like, Toa's the one I'm on the fence about even using. So he has that. Now we have to find gear for him. If I remember correctly, like, Machias is one of the slowest characters in the entire series, and Toa's not much better. I think I used to slap them with something like this, but they break now, so... Here you go. He has Keeper. I like the middle one. Then he's Packing Infinity. If you could get the middle one off that one, I'd be cool with that. As bulky as he usually is, Aegis is really tempting. Do I want to give him Envari? And we're gonna do Aegis. She has Geo Sophia. How does that compare to normal Sophia? Okay, so it's just saying it's the Earth variant of it. It even has the same symbol. It has the Bell effect, HP regen, but only when you're low or battle begins. An Elixir. This would be better for her. This one will also be really good too, just to give her a variety of stuff, but... Yeah, let's give her Virgo. So 10 is where it maxes, I think. Daddy says it's really dangerous to play outside right now, so I've got to stay indoors. Being stuck inside all the time is boring because there's no Sunday school either. There's loads of visitors came and they've been playing with me in here. Toa and Maki has been helping me study and even taught me how to play Cat's Cradle. Then I got to become friends with Colin. So much fun stuff has happened.
Welcome back, Randy. And it's good to see you're doing well, Lloyd.
And there goes the voice acting. Hi, Lloyd. Hi, Colin. It's good to see you too, Mr. Hayworth. Glad to see your family was able to evacuate to safety. No, he's over here. Also, Randy told me you've been a huge help around here, Inspector Ignatz. He was exaggerating, I assure you. All of us were able to make it here thanks to the Guardian Force's evacuation efforts. Pains me knowing that Morale was gravely wounded protecting us. Can't help but feel partially responsible. I'm so sorry. Come on now, you don't have anything to feel sorry for. Morale would be the first to tell you she didn't regret what she did. Besides, we wouldn't be managing to get by here if it weren't for you and Macchiato helping organize their supplies. Don't beat yourself up about it, okay? Thank you, I'll try not to. I admire how strong you are, Randy. Most people wouldn't be able to stay so positive when someone they deeply care about is in a critical state. Whoa there, pump the brakes, Macchiato. I think you got me and Muriel all wrong. It's not like we're, you know... I mean, yeah, we're pretty close. We enlisted in the CGF around the same time, and she always looked out for me even after the former commander had me discharged. Whether it was after I joined the Triple S, after the Cold Incident, the last Independence bid, or even when I left to work in Erebonium. She never changed. Muriel supported me no matter what, and she counted on me like no one else ever had.
Murray, stay with us.
Randy, look after everyone for me. I know they're in good hands if they're with you.
I don't know why she put so much faith in someone who was kicked out of the CGF. Never got it. But the last thing I want to do is let her down. I'll do whatever I have to make good on it. Because someone has to make the EDF answer for what they did. Randy. I once lost someone dear to me and found myself lost for a long time as a result. So I can't say I don't empathize with how you must be feeling, but allow me to offer a word of advice. Just as you care for others, others care about you the same way. Don't forget it. This is going to be a dangerous operation. We're going to need to be very careful to come out of it on the other side. Value your life and take care of yourself. Also, don't forget you have allies, me included. I've got your back like I would one of my classmates. And I intend to do everything I can to support you as well. Me too, I want to help people the same way that nice lady helped us. Thank you, Mr. Hayworth. You too, Colin. You guys, you're gonna make me red as my hair. But yeah, I'm kind on you. Sorry about that, didn't mean to involve you in my personal issues. Anyway, we'll take care of everything we discussed before the operation. Shouldn't be too difficult so long as we pace ourselves. I'm used to transporting goods thanks to my brief experience in the army. You don't have to worry about things here. Feel free to focus on your big mission. The nice lady who saved me looked like she was in so much pain. Her friends from the CGF and the people from Mainz are in real trouble. Gotta do something. I want to do everything I can to help out. Hey Lloyd, good seeing you. We're all done with the prep work. We'll roll out as soon as they give the order. Glad to hear it. It's nice having some good old police backup again like the old days. We know we can count on you guys. I'm just glad I was able to make it here in time to lend a hand. Saves in another real tight bind. It's gonna take all of our combined efforts to get the job done. And I mean all of us. Lean on each other and don't do anything reckless, alright? Yeah, got it. We've been appraised of the situation at the Moon Temple. It sounds like Sergei and Detective Dudley aren't with the unit over there either. It's been quite some time since their units were separated, so I wonder where they could have gotten to. They're both exceptionally capable, of course, so it's not that I'm worried, but I do wonder. After we've reunited with the commander, we'll need to think next on how to go best about joining our force with them as well. Hey, how's it going, Triple S? Heard the EDF has the town surrounded, but I trust you to get past them. You aren't just sayers, you're doers. That's what makes you cool. And wait, maybe not the best time to gush over you, huh? Let's keep it at that for now then. We're all rooting for you in the operation, so good luck. Make them regret thinking they could pick a fight with us or the CGF. We had to work from morning till night to keep the Reinford factory running during the war. You wouldn't believe how much we'd bitch about it at the time. But the work left a whole slew of great stuff for the town in the aftermath, septium and the like. Almost feels like those unused explosives Reinford sent us were destined to be used today. Can't imagine feeling one bit bitter about it at this point, because clearly all that work wasn't for nothing. Hey, 2nd Division, Vice Commander, how are things over here? Good to see you, Lloyd. We're in the middle of adjusting the weapons to make sure they're good to go for the operation. Worked out the last time we did this because it was a surprise attack. They'll know we're coming this time. Things are gonna get hot out there, so we gotta be ready to go all out. Yep, footing's gonna suck too, so we should go over the terrain again. Are you all sure this is really gonna work? I mean, the CBD and the CGF in a joint operation? It's absurd. We're different organizations for a reason. We should just leave the infiltration of the CGF and cover them with support fire from behind. And it's really not because I'm scared of being on the front lines. That's just naturally the plan with the highest success rate is all. Come on, Vice Commissioner, have a little faith. Think of all the experience we have working underground leading liberation missions. We've even trained together with the CGF and gone back over how we work together in combat. We can make this work. I'll be damned. Now that's what I like to hear, Raymond. Kid's right. It's about time we show them what the CBD is made of. You two are surprisingly tough. Fine, I suppose I'll prepare myself for what's coming. I'll be ready on my end, though, and I'll keep an eye on the Vice Commissioner and make sure he doesn't bite the big one. Be sure to take care of anything you need to before it's too late. I'm glad we managed to make it out here before our main force took more hits. This isn't going to be an easy fight, but I'm going to make sure we save them. We're just policemen at the end of the day. What good are any of us somewhere on like a battlefield? What good will throwing your life away do? You only get one shot, and once it's over, it's over. All CGF members who are out patrolling have gathered. We're ready for deployment at any time, so we can begin the operation whenever you are. Greetings. I've just been to deliver the scouts report to Toa and team. I was astounded by how much they could ascertain of our enemy's plans from one report. Is that you, Lloyd? Certain. It's good to see you managed to evacuate here. This guy is one of your pals from the Fisherman's Guild, right? Thanks for all your help around here. We seriously owe you guys big time for pitching in. Only wish I could do more, to be honest. Can't prepare food the way I like without any good fishing spots. Still, I've got my survivalist skills in my back pocket, so I can make do just fine. No idea. You've always been so helpful, so I shouldn't be surprised, though. Don't mention it. I'm glad to pull my weight around here. Let's dip into Zer Spiegel now. Archer Ziegel. I'm guessing all that noise earlier was the EDF trying to catch us off guard again. I swear we drift them back time and again, but they never give up. I know you guys are strong and all, but I worry that not even you can turn this around for us. Blasphemy. I'm worried about Morale, but I'm also worried about the other evacuees, too. They all seem really down, to the point where talking to them lowers my spirits, too. I know they're uneasy, but so is everyone else right now. I wish they'd at least try and hide it a little bit. Dr. Salin is famous the world over. Want to believe everything will be alright now that she is here, but does this town even have enough equipment in it? Adios, if you can hear me, please spare the woman who saved our lives. That woman from the Guardian Force saved our lives. Crossbell has been occupied so many times, I'll admit I was starting to think of the CGF and Triple S as useless. But that dishonor squarely falls upon our shoulders. All we did was sit around and expect them to do everything for us. Welcome back. I hear the Guardian Force and the police are planning to mount an offensive. It's true. They're planning to rescue the Guardian Force's main unit. I offered to take part, but they insisted on not involving any civilians. Still, I'm planning to at least help with weapon maintenance until they are due to leave. I see. I'm currently helping the mayor's wife make food for everyone taking part in the operation. It's my first time preparing meals like this. It's opening my eyes in a way. That's splendid to hear. Putting aside our nobility to help everyone as equals is definitely the right choice after all. I'm finding that learning more about the people of Crossbell as well as how ordinary people live to be very rewarding indeed. It's all the more reason I want to help them pull through the peril they're in as best I can. I agree. We hail from a nation that has inflicted nothing but suffering upon them, yet they welcomed us with open arms. Now it's our turn to do all we can to return that favor. I'm so very proud of you. With you doing all that you can to help, I too cannot afford to sit idly by. I should get back to cooking at once. I fought in the Great War, so I would be more than happy to participate in the operation as a soldier. But if they're choosing to regard me as a civilian, I'll just have to help in another way. At the very least, I can aid the Guardian Force by helping with weapon maintenance. Anyone back here? Yes. They don't have the stairs here anymore. My goodness, it's the Triple S. And you even brought Dr. Salin with you. I'm so glad you're all here. Been helping an Erebonian that has first aid experience, but there's only so much we can do without a real doctor. Don't sell yourself short. I'm really grateful for everything you've both done. Morale's held out this long because she has been in the hands of some capable nurses. That's right, I can only imagine how exhausted you must be. Take some time to rest. Thank you both so much. You'll be finding the EDF soon, is that right? I'm sure you can handle yourselves, but please, be careful all the same. I can tell the residents and evacuees over in Mainz did a good job treating and looking after her. It's like the way she's been able to hang in there even by a thread. For now, all I can do is treat the hemorrhaging and keep her wounds disinfected. But just to be clear, I have no intention of giving up on a patient just because of difficult circumstances. I'll do my best to hold on until we can admit her to the hospital. In the meantime, you Triple S folks have got a job to do. Right, we won't let her or anyone else down. First Lieutenant Morale's in a deep sleep. Wait for me, Morale. I promise I'll come back to you. That's right, we'll do everything we can to help you keep that promise. Okay, all that's left is you. You have no idea how relieved I am that Dr. Zayland is here. We did all we could for Morale ourselves, but there's only so much amateurs like us can do. I was concerned about all the other evacuees as well, but I had too much on my plate to devote brainpower to that, too. But now I and our red-headed friend over there can focus ourselves fully on the operation. So let's do what we can for Morale's sake. Damn straight. Okay, we got a new master mission, I guess. Probably something about making more recipes, I bet. Okay, let's head on down before we go to the mayor's house. It's over here. I know I'm not supposed to be out of the house, but I was so bored that I had to sneak out. Feels like everyone's running around a lot over something. Man, I hate being a kid. I just want to hurry up and get bigger and help out. Just you wait, I'll be the best miner around one day, just like my dad. I'm worried about First Lieutenant Morale, but the situation with our main unit is just as dire. We need to execute our plan ASAP. The mine here has made it a cinch to secure new explosives. We have the resources to rescue the others, so let's do precisely that. So I just want to show, can't go in those. Wasn't there also another house, like, somewhere around here? Oh, down there. No, I wasn't imagining things. I heard a mission to reconnect their main forces in the works. Considering what happened to Morale, I understand why people are so hurried, but I think it's equally important for everyone to calm down, fill their bellies, and prepare for the fight to come. That's where I come in, cooking up emergency provisions as fast as I can manage. You're more than welcome to a bowl if I manage to finish before the mission starts. We've got so many dependable young folks here, especially the two from the Triple S. It's finally a light at the end of the tunnel. Would that this old feeble body could do more. Allow me to express my deepest gratitude. There's no need for that, Mr. Mayor. Well, it's our fault the town got caught up in this mess. No, this is the whole of Crossbell's problem. They're missing a word there. We can't sit idly by while the guardian force falls. They're the guiding light to our freedom. We must overcome this wall together. Besides, they, along with you all, have been our allies since the Crossbell independence movement. It should come as no surprise that the whole darn town has come together to cheer you on. Take this with you, I insist. May it serve you well. Brave soul. Are you sure about this? Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. We'll have to give our next mission 101% so we don't let the town down. Okay, there we go. You guys busy going over the details of the mission? Yep, I figure I'll cram right up until it's go time. Not to mention the cooperation of the Guardian Force and Town Guard will be key factors in the success of this mission. Right, the more we go over the details, the better. Considering we'll be collaborating with others and commanding our own forces, this plan is seriously looking airtight. We can thank Toa for that. Seriously, we owe you. We're the ones who dragged you into this mess. Yet you've been a tremendous help every step of the way. Come on, Randy. It just feels like yesterday when we were still co-workers. I'm sure Reen and Yuna are working to make things right in the Empire as we speak. Now that I know Elisa and Tita are safe, I want to do everything in my power to tie up loose ends. Gotcha. Thanks for real. Thor's branch campus, right? Never did end up getting to go. You were in charge of the combat tactics class, right? Yeah. The classes were mixed, so it's not like there was a huge distinction between students. For as much as Class 7 hogged the limelight, there was no shortage of other unique kids at Thor's. Let me put it this way, whether in class or in the field, I was never bored. You were an awesome instructor, Randy. You looked out not only for the students, but Rena and I too. I know you were supporting everyone at the branch campus from behind the curtains. Come on, Doe, you're making me blush here. That definitely checks out. I heard he was much the same in the Guardian Force. You know, the older brother type you can always depend on? Yeah, that's Randy to the letter in the Triple S too. Once a Randy, always a Randy, I guess. You do realize I'm staying right here, don't you? You're embarrassing me here. But man, this brings back some warm, fuzzy memories. Not that it's even been so long. If they were going slower, I would crack jokes. I know it's a little late to be saying this, but I really do wish I could have seen the kids graduate. Randy. It's not too late, as long as we put an end to all of this. I'll be sure to invite you to the graduation, as long as you keep being the Randy we all know and love. Promise? Yeah, it's a promise. That should wrap up our patrols. Yeah, just about time for us to begin the big operation. Gotta pull this one off. Hey, Randy? Are you up for taking a small break before we begin the mission? Sure, I don't mind. Does the lookout platform in the back of town work for you? View is pretty killer from that spot. Sounds good. Let's finish what we're doing and head over there. The enemy must know we've rendezvoused with their allies after that last attack. We'll be fine as long as we stay calm. This gives us a little breathing room until they build up enough reinforcements for another ambush. I was thinking, it hurt how capable Thor's alumni were, but I think they'd be this good. Toa's so tiny and adorable, she's a real heavyweight when it comes to leadership. She came with a plan in no time flat. I feel like I could learn a lot from watching her. I've got to up my operator game over here. We still don't know the full extent of what we're up against, but there's no enemy lines we can't break through so long as we work together. As much as I'm itching to get back out there, we have to trust Commander Bales and the main team while we focus on preparing. I know I probably don't have anything to worry about, but we may as well take this opportunity to have everything in order, right? In short, the plan is to break through the EDF's line of defense and rendezvous with the Guardian Force. Expect them to call in reinforcements when that happens, if that ambush earlier is any indication. This is going to be a breaking point. I know we can get this fight to turn our way if we all cooperate and pull through. Good luck, Randy. You too, Lloyd. I know if anyone can pull this off, it's you. Yeah, we'll take care of it. Randy. Yeah, wasn't Randy supposed to be at the lookout platform, even though you can still see him right there? Just saying. Let's look at the Orpents. Hers I'm fine with. Him I'm worried about. Burn 2, we can swap this out to Burn 4 that we picked up. I mentioned before I don't like the burn status, but beats nothing. Why? Oh. Huh. So, I was wondering where some of my random scouters came from, and now I know. You're gonna be throwing out confused, Machias. Don't play him as a caster, man. My god, his stuff is so bad. College-gem. I don't know, man. This has to go, though. I could keep the shield, worst come to worst. Preparations were now complete. With that, Lloyd and Randy met at the lookout point to spend some time together before the operation was set to begin. So we didn't get pulled in the mirror this time.
It's almost time.
Sure is. If we can pull this off, we'll have the main body of the CGF back with us. We'll have a much better chance of liberating the city if we got them and the police at full power.
Yeah. That's exactly why the EDF is going to go all out in stopping us. This operation isn't going to be an easy one.
We'll pull it off. Whatever it takes. I'd
stake your life on it? We're partners, Randy. I know how you think. Pretty sure anyone could if they saw the way you were fighting against the EDF.
If only you'd paid that much attention to the girls. Yeah, probably right, though. I'm sure Noelle, Toei, and Macchiato have noticed. The Supreme Leader and his goons have gone so far over the line, I can't even tell where it was anymore. We've watched them take our home, dominate the people we care about, treat everything we know like dirt. And I ain't an easy enough guy to shrug that off. I can't move on until I've taken this anger building up in me out on them. They're gonna live to regret what they've done to us.
I want you to tell me something. Is it really them? Are they why you're so angry? I've seen that look on you before. It was when you went after the Red Constellation alone for attacking Mainz 2 years ago. Your anger was like a quiet flame, blistering slowly till it sparked white hot to burn down everything in its path, even if it took you down with it. You were angry at yourself then, and I think you're angry at yourself now. Am I wrong?
Got me again, huh? I've had to watch people I care about be hurt right before my eyes. Too many damn times to count. When my friend died because I was an idiot. When the Red Constellation ran rampant right here, where we stand. When that cult made Murray their puppet. When she got shot. Even when those assholes crushed our hope for independence through hurting you. Every time I've been in a position to make a difference. And every time I've screwed it up. I thought I'd changed after meeting you guys and finding a new home with the SSS. But nah, I'm still the same useless piece of shit I've always been. I can't stand it.
Randy.
It doesn't have to be that way this time. It's not too late to make a difference. If we can rescue the commander and break through the enemy's perimeter, we can still save Murray's life. And if we can get the CGF up and running full force, then we can still take our home back. So yeah, Lloyd. Whatever it takes. If all we need's my life or getting my hands dirty, well, I can work with that.
Like hell you can.
Huh?
I know how you feel, and I know me getting hurt shook you. But think back to all the times we've pulled through when the odds were stacked against us. Did we have to dirty our hands to survive the Great Twilight, or save Crossbell from the cult? Did we rise high enough to topple Dieter Croy's ambitions by disregarding our own well-being or the feelings of our loved ones? Did we?
No, but...
But nothing. Trust me. I'm as angry as you are. I hate those who've taken so much from us. I'm furious at myself for not stopping them soon enough. But this isn't it. What you're thinking now isn't how we solve this. Nor will it ever be. We'll figure out a solution. As a team. And then we'll make it happen the right way.
Lloyd's right. Everyone in Crossbell adores and sees you for who you are. You're a big part of why they were able to smile and come together for the signing ceremony. I'm no exception to that. You've instilled me with so much courage over the years. Not just the past couple either. From way before that, too.
The example you've set is what inspires me to pour my heart into my work as an inspector. It's not just because I want to repay you. It's also because I sincerely respect your sense of justice. I'll bet anything Reen would echo my sentiments.
He absolutely would. Randy, you showed the branch campus what it means to be a part of the SSS. And I promise you, not one person there was unmoved by the virtues you shared. Reen and Yuna aren't here to agree with us. But if I have to say it 3 times to get that through to you, then that's what I'll do. I'm here for you, whatever you need me for. I can only hope it's worth half of what you've already given me.
Damn, guys, I don't know what to say.
We love you, Randy. So you need to be with us to show the Supreme Leader the SSS way. We'll make him see that the people of Crossbell have never been ones to give up without a fight. The gloves are coming off for this operation. And by the end of it, we will have liberated our home.
Going balls to the wall, huh? I like the sound of that. Sorry for getting down on myself there. Guess I, lost sight of the big picture again. Get it together, Randy. How are you supposed to be the cool big brother of the gang if they're the ones doing all the pep talks?
No one who's actually cool calls themselves that.
Don't sweat it, Randy. I mean, what else are partners for? If not for dragging each other back on the right path when they get lost.
Well, thanks for letting me lean on you, partner. And the same goes for you guys. We'll kick this off by rescuing our friends at the Moon Temple, and we'll do it without betraying what we stand for. Wouldn't want to get an earful from Marae as soon as she wakes up.
Yeah, she would too.
I'm so glad he's back in high spirits.
Same here. Now we're really ready to get started.
You know it! Let's make this operation a roaring success!
Yeah.
Hey! You okay there?
Is he alright?
Oh no. No, he's...
Yeah. He's from the CGF forces stuck in the Moon Temple.
What happened?
EDF mounted a full-blown assault on us. They were led by a woman in this mask. She kept summoning monsters.
That's gotta be her.
Where did those things come from?
Commander! We can't hold out much longer. Retreat inside the temple. Don't stop firing!
Naughty, naughty. It's far too early from the curtain call for you to give up now. Why, we still haven't even reached the final act. This is going to be a performance for the ages. One of smoke, blood, and steel.
Please, you've got to help them.
Stay with us.
He's unconscious. We need to get him to Dr. Salen.
We can handle that. You don't have a moment to waste. Hurry to the temple. Go!
We'll take good care of the First Lieutenant, too. Don't even stress about the town. If they come here, they're gonna feel the venom of a viper.
Thanks. We'll leave this to you then.
Counting on you. Wasn't exactly in the plans to start this soon, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Hope the rest of you are ready.
We'll need to coordinate getting through the tunnel as fast as possible. Remember, the fate of Crossbell hinges on this. So let's show them what we can do. Fight!
Over there!
I had a feeling they would come.
Oh, adios! Why am I on the front lines?
I need support, Vice Commissioner. Now let's handle the logistics.
You ready for a fight, Raymond?
Yes, Chief.
Did you think you'd sail past us just because you brought some cops to back you up?
Hold on. Where's Bannings? No visual on the Red Reaper either.
Try looking up here, pal.
We're going on ahead.
Take care of yourself, Bran.
You too, Noe.
Good luck, Lloyd. We're counting on you.
Hurry! We'll hold the line here.
You're not going any...
Try to attract their attention and pick them off one at a time. Let's show them what the Guardian Force can do.
Insolent scum.
Allow us to put you in your place.
This is where the hard part begins. Right, let's make our way to the Moon Temple. Keep your eyes peeled. I can fear patrol archaisms further inside. Understood. So I'm taking a small break. Okay, so I decked up Randy a little bit just to show his stuff.
I'm going in.
Next, take this.
Okay, I'm very partial to his.
Take this.
Okay, I got a ton of miscellaneous crap from that fight. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't missing something there. Costume-wise, that was.
Their defenses sure are rock solid.
It's more like we've pushed our way right to their core line. And we'll keep pushing through till we're on the other side.
Yeah, this one's for Murray. And you hang in there too, Deputy Commander.
Okay, the other thing that just came to mind was, did I look at Randy's Master Course? Because he's got Regulus. That one's actually decent. Especially like the reduced delay after S-Craft. And he's wearing Gungnir. Yeah, I can respect that.
Ah!
16 new materials.
There!
So what I'm trying to do here, in case you're wondering, is the enemies have appeared in groups of 8, so I want that one achievement. I am getting more EXP from these fights, and unfortunately right there, just due to random death blows, I couldn't do the 8 in 1. I'm heartbroken. That sounds like soldats. They're coming from straight ahead. It's more of that new model. They must have called in reinforcements from the city. Surrender, you have no way of making it to the temple. More reinforcements are on the way. Resistance is futile. We'll see about that. It's going to take more than a couple of soldats to stop us. We're in close quarters, but that won't be an issue.
You're not even phased.
There's only 5 of them. Don't be intimidated.
You might want to do a recount, buddy.
And there's Estelle.
What are bracers doing here?
Estelle! Joshua! How did you know we were here?
Sorry we're late.
There were a few things we had to take care of first, and we didn't come alone.
Chief! Dudley!
Just how many reinforcements did you bring?
Yo, hope we didn't keep you waiting.
Commence the assault! Open a path for our allies!
Yes, sir!
Don't sweat running out of bullets. There's plenty more where that came from.
Dudley really has friends in high places.
Ashley's practically a one-woman army. She's all the backup he needed to bring.
Now's our chance, Lloyd.
Aim for the joints and it'll be down in no time.
Understood. Let's do this! Watch out! This one's tough!
Adamantite formation. That's too expensive for what all it offers. That one's pretty nice. That rivals Machias to a degree. I always considered Machias to have like one of the most busted orders out there, with only costing 3 to give strength, defense, and 8 turns of delay. This gives you a little bit of heal and a brief bit of delay, and it's a little cheaper, so it's comparable in my opinion. Oh well.
Right there!
Hammer time. So Randy does not have any impedes. The best we have is Deathstorm for a break. It's just...
You're done.
Do it like that to connect it.
Engaged!
And I have to scan this sucker still. Anyway, her best break move is Smart Missiles.
You won't like this! Fire!
Ready!
Oh, unbalanced him. For Machias, you have the really crazy Dreadbreaker. It also impedes, and you have a chance to lower the enemy defense. So hopefully you can see why I'm a big fan of this guy, and that's not even factoring in how busted Burst Drive is. If you remember Accelerate, if you just want to see the radius, will immediately give your allies another turn, assuming they're close enough in proximity to one another.
Locked and loaded. Fire! They're down.
Now!
Pew pew.
It's my turn.
And here it doesn't really matter. We'll do Zero Breaker because I regen every turn.
Now! Gotcha.
Aw man, it gets a
I
free
won't
cast.
let you!
Eye for an eye!
Payback's hell!
Yeah!
Feel free to chip in too, Machias. No pressure. So I'm just going to throw out the scope here. Keep in mind, I would scan it if Lloyd does the death blow, it's just I'd rather not risk it, and you guys get to read it here. It's level 127, so I probably was supposed to go into the corridor. A modern Zauber Soldat piloted by the Evan Defense Force, far better than other Soldats that dominates the battlefield with ease.
Leave it to me!
Omega Ops.
Initiate Omega Operation.
Ready!
Locked and loaded. Fire!
I'm going in. You won't like...
It's my turn.
Going for it.
So I don't want to break him here.
Got him.
There!
Ready!
Okay, now I'll break your face.
Locked and...
Engaged!
So that was a Zerum capsule. Huh. So yeah, that's even more proof that we're close to the end of the game if enemies are dropping that. You may say, but hero, it's a boss. It doesn't make that much of a difference. Pew pew!
An opening!
Yeah!
I'm gonna renew Omega Ops here. That way we get the buffs.
Going for it. Got him.
There!
Got the defense down on him now.
Yeah! They're open!
Almost 10,000 right there.
Ready! Take this!
They're down!
Now! I'm going in.
So it's actually shadow form.
Swiftly!
No problem. An opening!
Take this!
Here I go.
Out of curiosity. So they actually do offer equal amounts.
They're off guard.
There! Let's go!
He's not going to be happy, so let's make sure we're healed up.
Let's go! Yeah!
Now keep in mind, Machias could delay him for another few blows.
Next round!
That was 13,000 damage, man.
You're down!
Now!
Right.
Oh my god, that is so busted, man.
Now!
I need a lot more impede quartz.
Engage!
So the bad news, though, is Machias' turn is now on the other side.
Swiftly!
No problem. Now's our chance!
Yeah!
Aw, man, that was only 5,000. Well, the buff's expired, so...
Next
turn.
round!
So I could gamble with another Omega Ops, and I think I'm comfortable doing
Initiate!
this. So I'm doing this
Leave it
for
to
the
me.
buff.
Locked and loaded. Fire!
Here!
Now!
That was...
Let's go!
That's messed up.
Going for it!
That's criminal,
They're off
man.
guard.
Hitting him for almost 20,000. And that was just with his shot. Jeez.
We nailed it, partner.
How couldn't we? We're an invincible duo.
Everyone levels up because I'm supposed to be in the corridor, so we're going to have to pop out after this, but Emblem hit 9. Huh, so we get 2 more item drops. Virgo at 9, Diamond Nova. Better delay reduction. And we get our zero
Nice!
cap.
I did it!
You ain't seen nothing yet.
More...
Yay! I did it! There's more where that came from.
There we go.
Damn them!
This isn't over yet!
More reinforcements!
We'll hold the line so you can...
No, let us worry about that. You need to get your asses over to the temple. I'm leaving Sonya in your hands.
Chief!
Listen to you try to be the hero.
Understood. Stay safe, Chief.
Good luck, Dudley.
Same to you, Regnitz.
Joshua and I will go with them.
Can the rest of you provide support at the north exit?
No problem. We're on it.
We'll go all out. I'll use the medical supplies I brought to tend to the injured.
I think you could head to Mainz then? The people there could use your help.
Then I'll gladly go.
Let's go, everyone!
Took long enough for us to get it through that tunnel. Imagine how long it would have taken if we had to do it without help. Just hope everyone else stays safe. And that those medical supplies get to First Lieutenant Morale. I get the feeling, but they'll be okay. Let them worry about themselves. Our job's to focus on saving everyone at the temple. They're doing fine, for the record. We got word through the guild's intel where they're all hiding. Soldat shouldn't be able to use this path to track them down either. Maybe not soldats, but it won't be a problem for the average soldier, and chances are we'll find a few have already gone up ahead. So keep an eye out, guys. So I'm going to hop routes here, but I'll show you Estelle and Joshua before you can make the jump. So you have your Arc Rod, just gives range. His Aura Fencer does give crit. And if you want to see their orbment stuff. Soleil, which is sun in French, if you didn't know. So this, how is this different from Marine's one? Was it Brigade? So, kill on 18, 4, and then the restoration. Meanwhile, she gets 16, 4, and 3. I prefer hers. So, let's see. Her running talisman prevents stat down. Although she should be in the fray, and we're probably going to field her. We'll field her in the corridor, perhaps, if they'll let us. I don't want the revive. Like, I'm kind of looking for something that I want to have boosted. We can do Kaleido, I guess, even though I really don't like Claire. And here's Cherub. Yeah. So real quick, just to look, she comes with Cavalry Edge, hit 3, so she has perfect accuracy, or as perfect as it gets. Strike 2. This shield 2 is the thing I'm most likely willing to part with. For him, he has 32% evade. Holy crap. So he starts with Subaru. Ooh. Jeez. Oh boy. The only thing that sucks, though, is he only has 1 range, so he'd have to be really up close for him to land his shots. I need a range dodge tank like Fee. And I'm kind of curious, if I were to stack these, would they truly stack? He gets 7 evade. Joshua only gets 3. That's such a ripoff, man. What else does Joshua get? Speed? Eh. He's by far our fastest character, so... That one's a little tempting. And that one's very tempting. I think one of us is packing Gungnir already. Actually, I think I'm going to go Scorpio here. Why? Where's a break quartz? I don't think I have any left. I played him as a caster in Sky 1, which is such a waste, now that I know a little bit more. And I'll probably never, ever do that again. Okay, yeah, Status Quartz would be a good one for the time being. What does Faint even do? Oh. Yeah, I guess that could technically be his status one. This would normally be the break slot, but... I don't know. Let's do that one. So yeah, I'm going to put a break in the video here, and we pick up next time. We'll be hopping over to Team C and see what they're up to. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.